It's party week because Silly Stories for Kids turns 2. To celebrate, we've opened a very special members page on our website. If you sign up as a member before this Saturday, you go into the draw to win a $100 Silly Stories for Kids gift voucher. On the members page, you can access colouring sheets and you can even listen to our extra special audiobook, Pim Pim's Grand Adventure. Head over to the website and sign up now to help us make more fun, silly, and crazy content. Did somebody say crazy? Pim Pim, no! This is an extra special, extra long 3-part story to celebrate the fact that Silly Stories for Kids is turning 2. We hope you enjoy it. One day, 2 little kids named Frank and Gus were sitting outside in their sandpit. Now, as they'd been playing in the sandpit for a little while, they'd made a few sandcastles and other things, when all of a sudden, they could hear some other voices. No, it's my turn. No, it is definitely my turn. No, you had the last turn. It's my turn now. No, I am always the one who gets the turns. Pim Pim, you can't always have the turns. You got to share. The kids were listening, and they were trying to work out where the noise was coming from. Let's go investigate, said Frank. Okay, said Gus. So they climbed out of the sandpit and started trying to work out where the voices were coming from. They looked around the corner of the house, but nothing was there. They looked around the other side, but nothing there either. I said it is my turn! It's coming from the other side of the fence, said Frank. So Frank and Gus quickly ran around the side to see a teddy bear and a purple fuzzy creature holding some kind of strange contraption that was putting out a whole bunch of smoke. Oh, Pim Pim, you've broken it! No, I did not break it. I just made it work a little bit different. Excuse me, said Frank. Who are you? Oh, hi, I'm Teddywinkle. And I am the Pim Pim, and Pim Pim is the best. No, Teddywinkle's the best. Well, I don't really mind who's the best, said Gus. But what are you doing? Well, we had this very special invention that did something very, very, very special, and Pim Pim broke it. I did not break it. I just made it work a little bit different. Yeah? How did you make it work? Well, I made it work kind of not at all. So you broke it, said Frank. I guess so, said Pim Pim. Sorry, Teddywinkle. Well, sorry's not gonna fix it. We gotta work out how to fix it. Well, what was it meant to do, said Gus. We actually don't know. You don't know, said Frank. Then how do you know it's broken? Well, it doesn't seem to be doing anything exciting. Yeah, and we're pretty sure this was meant to do something very, very exciting. Where did it come from, said Frank. Well, you see, we have this friend who is a very special inventor, and he said that he had made a new invention. And when we went to his house, he wasn't there. So I found it, and I decided that we better do the testing because he probably hasn't seen if it's Pim Pim proof. And it turns out it is not Pim Pim proof. Said Frank. Well, maybe we could help you try and fix it? Oh, that's a good idea, said Teddywinkle. Let's have a look, said Gus. So they all got down to have a look at the machine. It was still putting out lots of smoke, but they weren't quite sure if the smoke was meant to be there or not meant to be there. They started trying to have a look at the sides and, hey, there's a little hatch here, said Frank. So he started to open up the hatch, and when he did, he looked inside. Hey, get out of there! Pfft. It slammed shut again. There's something in there, said Frank. What? Said Gus. He opened it up. Hey, I said shut the door! Pfft. What is going on, they said. I think there is somebody in there. Hang on. Hello, said Pim Pim. Are you in there? No, came a voice from inside. They are in there. Yeah, they are. I wonder what they're doing. Teddywinkle went over and slowly opened the hatch and held it open this time. Excuse me, said Teddywinkle. Yes, said the voice from inside. What are you doing in there? Well, we were meant to be doing something very important, but it doesn't seem to be working properly. There's lots of smoke coming out everywhere. We don't know what happened. Pim Pim happened, said Teddywinkle. No, was that you shaking the thing from the outside? Maybe, said Pim Pim. Gus and Frank started to laugh. It was him, they said. Oh, well, I'm pretty sure you've made a big mess. Have a look. Pim Pim tried to look in through the hatch, but it was very hard to see. It was very tiny in there. He still wasn't quite sure who was doing the talking. Why don't you come out here first and say hello? All right, I'm coming, said the voice from inside, and out stepped a tiny, tiny, tiny little tiger. Tiger, pal? How did you get that small? Oh, Bim Bim and Teddywinkle, it's you! Of course Bim Bim broke it. Tiger, pal, how did you get so small? Well, I was helping Benigo, and he put me inside to try and work on the electronics in here, because I'm going to be a superhero one day, so I need to learn how to fix things like that, because, there's some kind of superheroes that do all kinds of fixing and make cool inventions and stuff, so I thought I might need to add that to my superhero repertoire. What's a repertoire? I don't know, but it's a cool word, hey? Well, we need to try and fix this thing, and we should probably try and get it back to Benigo. Well, where are we? Said Tiger Pal. You're at my house, said Frank. Yeah, said Gus. You're at our house. Where is that? A long way away from Benigo's. How'd you get a long way away from Benigo's? Well, we found that little portal thing that Benigo has that sends you to random locations. We thought if we were going to borrow this thing for testing, we should probably make sure that we're a long way away from Benigo's lab. Why's that? So that he could not stop us, said Pim Pim. Oh, said Tiger Pow. Well, we need to work out how to get it back to Benigo's lab. Maybe we should borrow my mum's car, said Frank. Oh, that's a good idea, but I can't really drive. Me either, said Teddywinkle. My hands are too soft. Oh, I can do the driving, said Pim Pim. I'm very good at the driving. I can drive this way and that way and backwards and upside down. That does not sound like a good idea, said Frank. Yeah, said Gus. We don't want Mum's car going upside down. I don't think we should borrow your Mum's car at all. We have some friends that have a car. Maybe we could call them. Or do we have to call them? No, don't call them, because they are very, very cheeky. Oh, yeah, I know, but they might be our only option. Who are you going to call? Said Frank. We better call the Chimp Brothers. The Chimp Brothers? Hang on. Fortunately, there was a payphone right next to the boys' house. Teddywinkle went over and started to make the call. Bring, 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 bring. Hello? Chimp Brothers? Is that you, Teddywinkle? Yeah, it is. Any chance you might be able to help us? Help you? Normally we're the ones that you need help from. Yeah, I know, but we're in a bit of trouble, and we might need to borrow the chimp car. Any chance you could come pick us up? Oh, yeah. Any excuse to drive the chimp car. Hey, bro, you want to go pick up Teddywinkle? Oh, yeah, that'll be fun. Let's do it. Ha! Maybe we should play some tricks on him. Oh, yeah, but don't let him hear that. I did hear that. Hear what? You heard nothing. Ha! All right. Where are you? We're at Frank and Gus's house. Oh, yeah, we know Frank and Gus. We'll see you soon. Click. They hung up the phone, so Teddywinkle walked back over to the others. They're coming, said Teddywinkle. We better sit here and wait. Oh, yeah, and while we wait, I might put myself back to normal size. How are you going to do that, said Frank. Watch this, said Tiger Pow. He stretched his arms up and stretched as hard as he could. It's not working. What was meant to happen, said Gus. I was pretty sure that if I stretched hard, I'd go back to normal size again. Well, how did you get small, said Frank. Well, Benigo gave me this hat that I'm wearing. See, it's very pretty. And when he put it on, I shrunk down really, really small. So, would taking the hat off make you normal-sized again? Maybe. You're pretty clever. I don't think it was that clever, said Frank. Oh, give it a try. So, Tiger Pow took the hat off his head, and sure enough, he went back to normal size. I'm big again, he said. No, you're not. You're still small. Oh, yeah, well, I am a little bit small, but I'm going to be a superhero one day. Ha! Hey, look, I think the chimp car's coming, said Teddywinkle. They all looked, and sure enough, there was a car coming down the road with 2 chimpanzees inside. Hi, guys, are you ready? Ready for what? Said Pim Pim. Ready for this? One of the Chimp Brothers popped out the window, and he was holding water balloons. No, don't throw them! Catch! Yelled the Chimp Brother as he threw a water balloon straight towards Pim Pim. Oh no, it got me! Ha ha! Said Teddywinkle. They got you! I got one for you too, Teddywinkle. Uh-oh, said Teddywinkle. Teddywinkle was covered as well. And you kids can cop one as well. Ha ha! Catch! Yelled the Chimp Brothers as they threw 2 balloons at Frank and Gus. What they didn't realise was Frank and Gus are actually pretty good at catching. They both caught the water balloons very gently in their hands and then lobbed them straight back in the window of the car. Hi! Now I'm all wet.
So am I.
Me too.
Oh, I'm not, said Tiger Pal.
Well, you are now. He threw another water bomb.
Yow,
said Tiger Pal.
All right, well, we better get this machine into your car so we can get it back to Benigo's house. Yes, let's go get the machine that Teddywinkle broke and put it in the Chimp Brothers' car so that Benigo can fix it.
I did not break it, you did.
No, I'm pretty sure it was you.
Oh, can we just put it in the car so we can get it fixed? Come on, get in, said one of the Chimp Brothers. Yeah, it'll be fun. We can play some music. Yeah. So the boys went inside quickly and let their mum know about the adventure that they were about to go on. Pim Pim, Teddywinkle and Tiger Pal shook off as much water as they could, and the Chimp Brothers tried to dry the inside of the car, and they all climbed in with the machine in the boot. All right, where are we going again?
To the ice cream shop,
said Pim Pim.
No, to Benigo's house. Can we stop for ice cream along the way?
said Pim Pim.
Sure, let's go.
So they started to drive. Part 1 of our extra special, extra long birthday story is brought to you by Chimp Brother Taxi Service. Ever find yourself stuck somewhere? Call the Chimp Brothers and we'll only throw a few water balloons at you and maybe blast you with our banana bazooka. Haha, yeah, that's a good one. We hope you've been enjoying Silly Stories for Kids. Make sure to tune in tomorrow for the next part in our extra special, extra long birthday story. We'll see you there. Haha, let's go get ice cream. Good idea. Silly Stories for Kids is only possible thanks to the support of our listeners. If you want to help us make more stories, music, books, live shows, and so much more, head over to sillystoriesforkids.com and join the family.